Hey guys, what's going on? DJ Williams here.
Joel Bernard.
And we're here to talk to you a little bit about Youth Convention that's coming up, PAYC 2025. Oh my goodness. We are in a little bit over a month.
Yes.
We're going to be right here, in this building.
Yes, man. In this sanctuary, so many great things. I could just feel the anticipation already. Man, I'm just thinking about all the great years we've had already. But not dwelling too much on that because I know what God has in store for us in the future is going to be so much better.
Absolutely. I think that dude, what are you most excited for Youth Convention?
Oh, bro. I haven't been there live, I should say. I know that's the proper word to say. When hearing Brother AJ Holloway, one of our speakers, our youth speaker for the night services, and I'm just so excited to hear the preached word of God. I mean, I don't know about you, but that's what I'm looking forward to the most because I know he's gonna bring the fire, for the word.
Oh my goodness, yeah, Brother AJ Holloway. We're gonna be having Brother Travis Worthington, Mike for our hyphen, and I think. It's so hard because Youth Convention is it's one of my favorite events all year long. I think what I'm most excited about is it's weird. I don't know if I can really explain it, but that feeling right before Thursday night, people are coming in the door. Service hasn't actually started yet. But you're seeing people, yeah, exactly. You're seeing people you haven't seen since Fall Nighter, and there's that buzz about it. And I mean, usually this is the point where as the youth president or on the youth committee, I'm losing my mind because I'm wanting to make sure everything's going right. But it's just there's that feeling that you can't, that expectation.
Absolutely.
I think that's what I cannot wait for is that expectation.
Absolutely. As soon as the timer goes up, you made it. You made it.
Oh, man.
You're here. You've made it. Whether you drove that night, just getting off of work, and you're coming just for that, maybe just that night service.
Absolutely.
Or you're here for the entirety of the whole event. You just know when that timer goes up for that service,
it's about to
start.
Down.
It's about to go down.
It's about to happen.
God is getting ready to unleash and unlock so many things in our lives, and He's going to speak to us individually. Honestly,
absolutely. We have Sister Kate Hankins. She's going to be leading our night service. Brother Jefferson Lopez. He's going to be leading us in worship during the day, and there's so much expectation this year. Our theme for PAYC 25 is wells and altars, and obviously you guys have seen we gotta give Brother Blake Hankins his flowers.
Yeah, bro, that was
he was working.
That was phenomenal work.
Yeah.
I could never just say that. I mean, that's why he's in the spot he's in, and for sure he deserves all the credit for that. I mean, just phenomenal. Well put together video.
Absolutely.
I mean, it got me stammering lips over here.
You're watching it, and it's I knew the video that was being made, and even when I'm seeing it, I'm
I took some of the clips, and I'm bro, I did not expect all that. I took some of the clips. I'm bro, that was next level.
I'm so excited because it just kind of sets that expectation. It sets that mind frame that we're going to be in. Wells and altars. Mm-hmm. I couldn't be more excited.
Yeah.
I couldn't be more excited.
Yeah, I was just talking about it just the other day in youth class. I was teaching, and it was so hard for me not to dive into the theme because of things that we know for those services. But I was man, it's just so hard to stay away from that subject, wells and altars, because it's such a touching subject to the heart. I mean,
Absolutely.
It's just going to be something that's going to minister to us all this year for sure.
Absolutely. I think that as we get closer, obviously we're wanting to really just get into the details. So I want to address something that I know is kind of, it's out there. There's a lot of new with Youth Convention this year. There's a lot of new with Youth Convention this year. And
absolutely.
And honestly, I think all in a good way. The new that's happening, the new that's on the horizon is all things that I think we're we knew that the quality of youth convention could just go up so much if we just made some adjustments to, kind of how we did it last year and added some things here, maybe did a little bit of a different thing in this direction. So of all of the changes, I think one of the biggest changes is obviously location.
Yeah, for sure. It's going to be a totally different spot. Getting out of the Camp Hill area and just moving into York. That I like it personally. For those that don't know, yes, York is my home church. But as you said, moving the location, what better spot to be in than to be in a building per se?
Yeah.
Than being in an apostolic atmosphere.
Absolutely.
That's just going to be powerful.
Absolutely.
I think about it like this. I go really deep into it by thinking about it in this manner. Think about all the prayers, all the praises that have been, just done here in this building. So many conferences already, and so many events, and just on a weekly basis, Sunday mornings here at my home church, just services happening. That stuff builds.
Absolutely.
God inhabits the praises of his people.
Yeah.
And so much has happened over time in this building, so much history already.
Yeah. And
I just feel like all those prayers and all that praise has been saturated and just waiting. And I can only imagine it's going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back, or the praise that breaks the devil's back.
Absolutely.
It's just going to be something that's going to be phenomenal when we gather together. It's going to build up that glory cloud. And I just believe we're going to experience something miraculous.
It's going to be special. I think obviously when there's changes, everybody's like, oh my goodness, what exactly changed? We can assure you, we've been working so hard to make sure that all of these changes aren't just for the sake of change.
Yeah.
But that it raises the quality.
It's going to make sense.
Exactly. Oh, yeah, absolutely. It'll elevate our expectation and really what we want to see God do, that like what God has done in youth convention in years past, what God has done in those powerful moments. It's only going to be elevated.
Absolutely.
We're going to be taking another step in it.
It's hard to mess up pizza.
Yeah,
it's really hard to mess up youth convention because it's already like you said, so much expectation. It's going to be what you're going to get.
Absolutely,
you're going to get something just delivered to your front door, so to speak, of your heart.
Yeah,
and all we can say is, as far as pizza goes, all you could do is get better ingredients and then elevate that same product, though. But pizza's pizza. Youth convention is still going to be youth convention.
Absolutely.
It's just going to be better quality. It's going to be better ingredients this time around. We can assure you that.
Absolutely. So one of the other new things is we are having a new afterburner.
I'm excited.
It is. But in a lot of ways, it has so many elements of the afterburners that we've had in years past.
Yes, absolutely. Urban Air in Lancaster.
Yes.
Is going to be a phenomenal time there. Just looking forward to being there. I think you get all the elements from just the couple previous afterburners that we had.
Yeah.
You and I went there, we toured the place a little bit, and we were just looking around just like, it felt like I was 16 again. I was just like looking around like, bro, I could spend, a good 2-3 hours in here. And it would just fly by too, right?
I think probably one of the coolest things for me is like, so when we were doing the Sports Emporium in Carlisle, I loved it. It was awesome. I cannot say that I loved standing outside in March waiting for the go-karts, but I loved the go-karts. Yeah. And so this year at Urban Air, they have go-karts inside.
Yes.
They have go-karts, and they have a 2-story go-kart. Oh my dude, that's incredible. I feel like I'm in Mario Kart.
That indoor track is legit. Yep.
That's gonna be awesome. They have laser tag. If you miss, the trampoline and that kind of thing, they have that. They have obstacle course.
Yeah, they got a ninja obstacle course. That way, only 2 out of 10 people can really probably complete it. I don't know. I probably couldn't do it.
Okay, I do have to say, my money is on Lucas Peoples.
Oh, yeah, he's going to get through it.
I can about guarantee you.
That dude will just levitate through. He just walks on. Man, the Lord's given the power to walk on water. I
spent a weekend with Lucas Peoples, and I think he lives his life by, what can I jump off of? What can I climb? What can I scale? That's his mindset.
I'm the opposite. I'm like, bro, how much further can I get away from the ledge? That way I don't don't fall off of this right here.
Yeah, 100%.
But you got all that and so much more too. We're not even mentioning. I mean, we're not even mentioning the man, what was that thing called, man? I forget.
Oh, dude, there's a zip line.
Yeah, the zip lining. That's what it was. I'm like, I'm missing something big here. Zip lining, rock climbing.
Yes.
Just so much more. Everything's just going to be indoors though, which is the beauty of it.
Yes.
You don't get to be just standing outside in the cold.
And we also have great news for our chaperones. Chaperones, you love being at youth convention, but you don't want to pay to just go and sit and watch a student, zip line across the ceiling of an urban air. So we want to let everybody know that if you are not participating in the afterburner, you don't have to pay for it. You're still welcome to come, sit, have a good time, fellowship and all that. But you don't have to pay for it if you're not participating or eating or anything like that.
Absolutely. And that is just $50 then that you'll just be paying for your registration for youth convention. It's the same price as if a youth would pay, without the afterburner. You like Brother DJ said, you can still come. It's just that the food is only included for those that have paid for an afterburner ticket, but they will be selling other food there. Absolutely. Chicken tenders, fries, other treats and other things that you can buy there. But again, you do not have to pay just to be inside the building, which is just an awesome thing. Absolutely. Because I know the last couple of years we've had to do it by the head count, but now it's only per participant, which is key to understand. Absolutely. Only per participant.
Absolutely. So. And also a PS. So because of where the hotel is, you're probably going to want to bring your clothes with you, keep them in the church van until after service. So that way you can just, make a straight beeline for urban air. It would just probably be simpler that way.
It'll be less of a hassle, on that Friday night. It's already Friday night.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
You're gonna not want to backtrack the whole way to your hotel room, like DJ just said. Just be ready. I'm gonna be ready. I mean, just to get on out of here. I can't wait to get there. So definitely have your clothes in hand. That way you can get dressed and get there as fast as possible.
So speaking of a hotel, we're doing a different hotel this year, obviously. Yeah. Because we're in a different location.
Yes.
So the hotel this year, can you just hit us with some rates, why that makes a little bit more sense as well? Just kind of the amount of people that we're going to be able to do per hotel room, that kind of thing.
Yes, we have had to up the rooms for our group block, which is telling to how awesome youth convention's been lately in the last couple of years. So we've gotten plenty more rooms. Also, what this hotel is very special because what they've done is they actually have 2 double beds in a room along with a pull-out couch, which can fit up to 6 people comfortably. Now, I know not all young people built the same. All right. I'm just saying,
Absolutely.
So you could fit up to maybe 8, 9, depending, how big your youth group is, and who is all going and attending that. So keep an eye out when you are putting in for your hotel rooms. We have those, I believe it's called the double suites. That is what that room is called. It's called a double suite. The 2 beds and the pull-out couch that can fit up to 8 to 9 people. Also, we have our king-size beds along with the pull-out couch, which can fit up to 4 to 6, depending on how who you can fit in there and so on and so forth. So just keep an eye out for that. And those rooms, both of those rooms, are the same exact rate per night, is $159 per night plus tax. And I went to the hotel myself. Beautiful hotel. Just kind of
recently renovated.
Just within the last year, recently renovated. Just got that new hotel smell, So awesome. Great. They were showing me a little bit of the breakfast there. They have a coffee bar as well. I mean, listen, I'm bought in. I'm sold. I'm in.
Honestly, so if there was coffee there, everything else will work out.
Yes.
The fact that everything else is great too, you can't beat that.
Yeah, and it's a super quiet area. Beautiful place. I was very impressed. Very impressed by them. Best Western and Plus.
So. Listen to me. I need you guys to hear me. This is for our youth pastors, our parents, those that are reserving the rooms. You need to reserve the room by February 13th. February 13th. We want to make sure that anybody that wants that room rate can get that room rate. So February 13th is the last day that you are able to reserve that block. That's going to be just a little bit less than a month until youth convention. That's still a few weeks away as you're seeing this video. So please make sure that you are getting that room rate. And I mean, I'm going to brag on Joel real quick. He probably every hotel in the York County area either they got a call from him, they got a visit from him, they got an email from him. He was hustling, and I'm not exaggerating when I say this. He was working so that you guys could have the absolute best room rate that you could possibly get. The quality of hotel, that was very important. We turned some things down because we wanted to make sure that you guys had the absolute best quality that we could get for you. So we celebrate his hard work. We're so thankful for all that he did to make that happen. So do him a favor and make sure that by February 13th, I don't care if you're like by yourself in your room, say it with me, say it out loud. February 13th, that is the last day that we can do our room block at that hotel for that rate. So
yeah, you definitely want to get that in. And I mean, I know I'm probably going to have one or two on Valentine's Day while I'm having dinner with my wife.
Don't ruin this man's Valentine's Day.
I'm probably going to have one or two of y'all reach out and say, hey, bro, I know you're sitting down with your wife probably at a nice dinner somewhere, but bro, I missed the date. Is there any way you could help me out? Yes, but don't take advantage of it because I can't make any promises. Yeah. I'm just telling everybody up front, can't make any promises. The lady at the hotel said, hey, if it's a day late, it's fine. 2 days, I might not, we might not be able to make that work. So
absolutely,
just get that in now. You don't have to make the full payment now.
Absolutely.
Just punch in the information.
All you got to do. Just reserving the room.
Okay?
Absolutely.
Just go ask your mom, ask your youth pastor, hey, can I just borrow the car just until that, until youth convention's over, at least. Yeah. Just put the information in and reserve your rooms today, now, as you're watching. As a matter of fact, pause this video and go do it now if you haven't done it yet.
100%.
So it's just very important you get that done.
Yeah, absolutely. So another cool thing that we're doing this year, you might have seen it on the website. So if you go on our website, you'll see, the date, you'll see the location, everything like that. But if you read down in the fine print, you'll also see that this year at Youth Convention, we are going to have PAYC 25 special branded t-shirts. Mm-hmm. So again, I know that I harped a little bit on the February 13th. I know I harped a little bit on that part, but I do want to say, so this is limited edition Youth Convention 25 Wells and Altars.
Collector's edition.
Collector's edition. Honestly, gotta collect them all. Like this is collector's edition. So what we're doing this year is we are going to have a limited amount of t-shirts.
Yes.
What you're going to do is you're going to go on the website. As soon as that link goes up, we will make sure that you know and that you see, and it's very visible when that link goes up. You're going to go on, you're going to purchase your t-shirt, and then when you show up to Youth Convention, whether it was you, whether it was your youth pastor, you guys will have that t-shirt when you show up at Youth Convention. Like, we will have it for you. When you register, you'll get that t-shirt. But I will say, it's limited. I'm not going to have 3 boxes of Youth Convention 25 t-shirts in Brother Joel and Sister Janet's basement until 2027. That's just not how we're going to do it. And so we wanted to make sure that this was very special, very cool, and also just continue to add to that quality of what we're trying to do.
Yeah, and don't think that like, hey, okay, well, I mean, this shirt's probably, if they have some left over, surely I could buy it at camp. I could buy it at the upcoming rally somewhere. My friend, you are wrong.
Y'all know, Brother DJ. I'm saying this with so much love. it will be impossible. You will have to steal it from your brother. You will have to take it from somebody that got it when they were supposed to, because that is the only options.
Yep.
And so, but like, it's so exciting to be able to do these types of things. Again, that link is going to be popping up here very soon. We want to make sure that everybody has that same access to it. And so if you go up and sign on, we're going to make sure that like when it gets sold out, we're going to let you guys know, because it's going to sell out quick.
Well, if it gets sold out before youth convention, I can assure you that link's not going to be available.
100%. So, absolutely.
But you should see the link come up shortly after the hotel registration goes down.
Absolutely.
The link for that, because we just want to make sure nobody gets confused. Nobody, there's not 100 links that you can click on. Yeah. Just minimizing everything as much as we can, making sure we do things rightfully so. But got to get it. And one thing to really keep in mind is March 2nd, everything comes down as far as registration, the T-shirt. If it's not sold out by then, all those links come down, and the price for youth convention will be raised then from $75. That is registration with afterburner included, to then it'll be raised to $85 for registration plus afterburner. In a sense, everything's going to be a la carte price. So you're going to want to get your registration, shortly after you do your hotel, or do it now, however, you can see it fit in your finances, whatever it may be. Just make sure you get it done, because March 2nd, you're going to try to get on there.
Yeah.
And
you'll have to wait till
and then, some of y'all, I love y'all, all right? But some of y'all hit me up. I already know I'm going to get a phone call, get a DM on Instagram. Hey, bro. It's usually the hey, bro. It gets me. Hey, bro. And then the ... Hey, I tried to get on to get myself and my kids registered for youth convention, and I'm not seeing the link. Yeah, brother. You ain't seeing the link because it ain't on there. It came down. So I'm sorry to tell you, you're going to have to wait till youth convention. At the door, you're going to have to register at the door with our great staff here. So
absolutely. And we are there's I feel like just so much that we look forward to when it comes to youth convention. There's so many things that are just as top notch. And one of the things that I love about Pennsylvania, we precede everything with prayer. Like leading up to things, leading up to camp, and leading up to youth convention. Yes. There's going to be fast days where we come together as much of a body as we can from across the district, and we talk to each other just about how we're going to fast and how we are going to invest in what we want to see God do. Because I'm gonna be honest, I absolutely love coming to see everybody. I love getting to hang out. I love the time that we have at youth convention, but we're not coming just for the fellowship. Like, we're not coming just for the urban air. We're not coming just for the good time. We're showing up to youth convention to experience a move of God.
Yes.
Experience something that God has brought us all together, not just to pray, not just to have a good time, but to leave impacted and changed. We believe that by the time that you leave Youth Convention 25, that you are going to feel the burden to dig some wells, and you're going to feel the responsibility to build some altars.
Amen.
Your Pennsylvania Youth Committee could not be more excited about what we're going to see God do and the incredible things that we're going to see him do through you guys, because we believe in y'all. There is no scenario where everything that happens comes together the way that it does if it wasn't about people believing in us and us believing in you guys. Amen. So we're grateful for all of the love, all of the support, not just for Youth Convention, but throughout the year that we get to experience. So here's what I want for you guys to do over the next couple of weeks. Be in prayer. You don't have to wait until you see the notification on social media from us that we're going to have a fast day or a prayer day. Like, start that process now, because you know what your youth group needs. Fast for your youth group. You know what God is doing in your church. So fast that when Youth Convention gets here, you guys are already spiritually awake and spiritually aware, ready to see what God wants to do. Right. It's going to impact people. Make sure that the people that are with you are the ones that are getting impacted. Make sure that your spirit's ready to not just be emotionally touched by the Holy Ghost. Make sure that you're ready to leave changed. We can't wait to see you guys. It's right around the corner. March 6th through 8th can't get here quick enough. But as we look for it and as we get ready for it, be in prayer for it, because it's going to be life-changing.
Amen.
It's going to be life-changing.
Absolutely.
So we love you guys. We'll talk to you soon. Honestly, as always, if you have any questions, please make sure to reach out. Like, we joke and we laugh, but we love helping. We love hearing from you guys, and we want to help and make sure that anybody that can be at youth convention is at youth convention. So we'll talk to you soon. You guys be on the lookout. You guys make sure you take those dates down, and we'll see you guys here in a couple of weeks.